favorite artist performances. Live stream the best of both weekends with the new music streaming app by
Hi, fellow fighters, fellow Ambazonians, greetings to you all. Good morning, good morning to everyone watching. It's been a very pregnant day. It's been a very interesting day. For those who are joining us from the United States, good morning. For those in East Asia, good evening. And for those in Ambazonia who are sleeping in the bushes, good afternoon or good evening. Today has been a very interesting day, and the information I'm about to give you is very important. First, I will react to a letter from the SCLC writing to the European Union. The second thing, I will talk about recent appointments of Dr. Ayamba to the EU. As I speak right now, the AGC, you remember the AGovC, the Ambazonia Governing Council, dispatched a delegation 2 weeks ago to the EU, and the fallout of the EU resolutions are evidence to the fact that we spoke with them and we gave them our own side of the story. But as Oliver Twist would say, it is never enough. We need more. I would analyze the EU speech because no one has analyzed that. I would analyze the results or the resolutions as an expert in international relations. I would analyze it as an expert in diplomacy. I will analyze it as a security expert and tell you why it is important for you to know that the EU has taken a major step in this particular revolution. They would never come out clear. So I'll be as fair as possible and balanced as possible and accurate as possible. I'm doing this video for the intellectual audience. I'm not doing it for any Tom, Dick, and Harry who does not understand English. So I will be very fair and objective in my analysis with the EU resolution, and I will cite you examples where EU resolutions have worked, especially in Africa, taking out autocracies or dictatorship regimes. But first, I want to congratulate the leadership of the Ambazonia Governing Council. They have put up a formidable force. I would say something exceptional that we've never ever seen before. I want to thank them for their resilience. They've stood up and manned the revolution despite all odds. I can imagine the insult they've received, and yet today we are celebrating. All the birds are now chirping in the air with our information about the EU, thanks to the Ambazonia Governing Council. I am not the spokesperson of the Ambazonia Council, I admit. I'm the spokesperson of the Ambazonia Defense Forces, which is a subsidiary, a subcommittee, or a sub-body of the Ambazonia Governing Council. But I want to extend my sincere appreciation to their efforts so far. The efforts of all Ambazonians included, because it is the Ambazonia, that means you, me, everyone, the Ambazonia Governing Council. So they are a body for all of the Ambazonians. It is a wonderful initiative. When they met 2 weeks ago, people thought they were joking. Others thought it was a propaganda. Others cursed them for being scammers. Yes, they all accepted. They met on their own accord. They paid their own flights to the EU. They never asked for money from anybody. They did not go to the EU to raise funds. They did not go to the EU to beg people to give them money. No woman took a cloth to wipe the tears off their faces. No woman, no Veronica came to those leaders in EU to say, my papa, my mama, my sons, when I take this one, even chop, drink water. Today, everyone talks about the EU resolution thanks to the Ambazonia Governing Council personnel. I want to thank them. Look, Ambazonians, it is time we rise above our egos. It is time we rise up above our sentiments. It is time we rise up above our dirty linens. It is time we look at our faces and say, do we appreciate the efforts of people who are doing things even on behalf of Francophones who are jubilating?